Oh, hi Omina, Rewatch Trainer Desk. Welcome back to Trat's Challenge! Final Fantasy IV on the DS. Alrighty, so... now that we have all the extra things that can possibly be done taken care of, we can finally continue on to finish the game. If you want to, you can talk to all the crystals. But... they don't really tell you anything useful. But you want to head for this thing in the middle. Alrighty then, let's see, where do I want to go first? Okay, first, let's head off to the right. I'm doing one last video right now before I go to sleep, since I don't know if I'll be able to make a video tomorrow, because I'm going to have so much stuff going on. And I already have one video on backlog, so I'm good for a few days if something happens. Yeah, the water has been getting worse, so I need to take care of that tomorrow. And then I have programming stuff to do as well for my group project. So somewhere in there, I need to get like 8 hours worth of stuff done. Like I almost got 8 hours worth of stuff done earlier today, but there was one question I had and nobody's responded to it yet, so I'm waiting so I can finish another bunch of hours. Yeah. I'm not particularly thrilled over that, but whatever. Fetch there. Go over there. Yes, that's what I want to do next. So I guess one positive thing that happened was that I finally got my reward money for getting all A's this past month, was PlayStation Network card. So I bought Final Fantasy VIII since I just finished 7, and the draw system is definitely different. I have a distinct feeling coming on that Final Fantasy VIII's grinding is going to be super similar to Final Fantasy II's grinding. Although the one thing that's really weird and slightly bugs me... Whoa! Oh, okay, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with autoing this. The one thing that concerned me at first was that it didn't show you what your current hit points out of your max hit points were. And it took me a couple of seconds to get used to that. Now, I completely... it took me a little while until about an hour ago when I was playing for me to realize why it didn't show your max hit points. And I'm willing to bet money it's because of the fact that your hit points will dynamically change during a battle. Because, for example, if you have a GF, don't ask me what the full name stands for because I don't remember at the moment, I just remember it as GF. But if your GF has the hit points junction ability unlocked, and you have a spell attached to it, then if you consume any of that spell, or draw more off of an enemy, then your hit points are going to change in the middle of the battle, and I bet that the reason why that it's not there is because something very strange happened during testing. Big speed bonus of 3, strength drops by 5, defense goes up by a lot. Yes. If your defense is almost going to double, I will happily take that edge so that you are not as much of a glass cannon. Holy cow. I've had enough frustration over that for one Let's Play. Thank you very much. So, something that you're going to notice is that you're going to have a slightly difficult time completing a couple of these maps, simply because of the fact that you have to visit each floor about 2 or 3 times for you to fully grab everything. Counter kick. Can I kill the mage, please? Yay, thank you. Now I don't have to worry about dying. Yeah, the draw system just feels like Final Fantasy II to me all over again. Like a refined version of Final Fantasy II, only with a little bit more direction as to where you're supposed to go. I say a little more because I have gotten lost twice already. Both of which involving when your party gets on the train and then you switch out with some other group for some random unexplained reason. I was greatly confused by that. Have no doubt. Like, that was the first thing that I got lost on, and the second part was just like trying to figure out where I was supposed to go in the city. I was just totally lost. But I finally figured out where I was supposed to go, so I took care of that. Now, another thing that's really weird in terms of Final Fantasy VIII is that the monsters move super slow. Super slow. Oh my word. So the way that the draw system works, for those of you who've never played Final Fantasy VIII, is that you don't have any spells, but you absorb spells. Well, I shouldn't say spells. You absorb spell usage off of enemies and whatnot. And now I need to remember where I'm supposed to be going next. Complete part of the map while I remember. Oh yeah, I need to head off to the left now. But you pick up spell usage points off of enemies by using draw, and it seems to be a random number between 1 and 10, as long as you don't miss, which has happened to me about 3 times. And I was annoyed at it, but it didn't make that big a deal. And you can draw more than just spells. Occasionally there'll be a new GF inside of an enemy. I remember one of the bosses. Like, as soon as I figured out what the draw system was doing, I got into the habit of always using draw on an enemy I'd never seen before. And then if it has a spell or ability you've never, okay, I say ability lightly because you don't really draw abilities, but there are some things that you can draw which aren't just spells. And if it has question marks in it, it's something you haven't seen before. So, when you draw off of it, you get a number of charges on that character of that spell, and then you can either use them or hold on to them. And then if you hold on to them, then you can attach them to your GF, and then, depending on what you attach it to, will determine what happens. So, like, let's say you have like 100 charges of sleep, and it looks like everything maxes out at 100. But if you have 100 charges of sleep, and you attach it to your weapon, then your weapon will have a 100% chance of putting an enemy to sleep as long as they are susceptible to sleep. Hey, Sagestan, what do you know? Oh, darn. Whatever shall I do? Or like if you put it on an armor, I mean not on an armor, but there's an armor slot ability for this too. And if you stick sleep on that, then you'll have 100% resistance to sleep. And then certain abilities have different things that they do, which I'm still trying to figure out. And there's a couple of other really odd ones where, for the hit point increase junction, is like if you put Cure on it, then you get a solid amount of hit points. But if you put Esuna on it, then you get more hit points than if you had Cure on it. So I don't know if it's entirely just like, hey, this is a higher level spell than this, so you get more stats, or what. Because like if you put Esuna on your armor, then you get a blanket percentage of whatever the number is divided by 5 defense to most all of the to most all the augments. So there's a couple of interesting things in there. It's just a lot of experimentation. Now granted, there is a thing that you can put it on auto, But for anything that allows for really weird combinations and customizations, I've always found it best to just play around with it myself. I don't know about you guys, but that's just how I roll. Oh man, I had like a hint of a voice pop up in my head when the enemy used Thunderbolt. It's like Thunderbolt or whatever, I don't know. Like I said, I like had the voice in my head for a fraction of a second, and then it was gone. Okay, so this video, how long has it been going already? 10 minutes? Cool. Okay, so this video is just gonna be me grabbing the Murasame. That's all this video is going to be. I'm gonna, because of the fact that it's gonna take me a while to get through the lunar subterrane, and because of the fact that each of the best equipments in the game is guarded by all of the ultimate weapons and some of the ultimate armors are guarded by relatively powerful bosses. So that's a thing. There's a reason why I say relatively powerful bosses, because some are easier to kill than others. There we go. FYI, the fork at the top of this road, is a secret passage that connects the two forks together, and I don't know why it's there, because it doesn't do anything. There we go. I would be really upset if I missed one pixel on my map, and then came back and then finished like everything, and then just didn't have that one pixel. I'd be super upset. Okay, so this first boss isn't gonna be too bad. Okay, so whenever you see these things, you know that you found a boss. Okay, so start by casting Float on your party. And then that's all we need to do. Let's go ahead and do this. This is the White Dragon. He has 32,000 hit points, he's level 65, and he has 132,132 experience that he hands out. Oh shoot. Okay, good thing I turned that off just in time. Dual casting! Guess what, buddy? You get slowed, and then we get hasted. Because that's a really fun combo. Try Summon Bahamut. Do not use any elemental abilities on this guy, because he absorbs everything except for Earth, which he resists for whatever random reason. No. I want to bless, thank you very much. Continue defending. Gosh darn it, quit interrupting me in the middle of my thing! 9,999, yay! Counters with Earthquake, which doesn't do anything because I'm floating. Sucks to be you, buddy! Okay, Berserk on you, and protect the party. There's no point in me focusing because I don't have Limit Break yet. Defend. Yeah, just spam Bahamut on him, and then, like I said, he only has 32,000 hit points, so he's gonna die pretty quickly. He does have Maelstrom, so on the offhand chance he does that, you're gonna need to scramble heal your party. Oh no, counter slow. Well, this is unfortunate. Wait, do I have both haste and slow on me? No, if you get hit with slow, haste gets turned off. That's interesting. Thanks for telling me that. Oh, he's gonna counter slow with every physical attack I throw at him. Well, this is unfortunate because I'm kind of stuck with it. Not that it really matters much, considering... Oh, he's dead. Well, neat. I did it. Yay! I was expecting it to last one more round. Yay, Edge got a level, and his speed went up again. Alrighty then, you get the Murasame. Because that's always a favorite katana of Final Fantasy. Not as much so as the Muramasa, though. Okay, so the Murasame focuses on strength. The Masamune focuses on speed. But since it since his speed only goes down by 1 and he just got a level which increased his speed, I'm not worried about it. So it's gonna increase his attack and accuracy. That's always a good thing. Is there anything better I can do with you glove-wise? No. How about head-wise? No. Cool. Alrighty then. One ultimate weapon down of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. There's a bunch. Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's only 5 more. Okay. Like, there's a bunch of the weapons are just, like, laying around. And then a bunch of them have super bosses attached to them. Well, I don't want to say super bosses, but they have bosses attached to them. Some of them are more super than others. And, yeah. Well, that's it for this. I did what I wanted to in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, Jonah.